Hello, and welcome to Sports by Compion NFL Picks. My name, of course, is Stephen Compion. I am joined here by my powerful co-host, Mr. Dan Gills in the house. Dan, how are you today, sir?
Great. Had a good week this week, so nothing to be sad about.
Moving up in the world. And we, of course, have Cedric, the resident Chiefs fan. What do you have to say for yourself over there, Cedric?
Decent weekend. Missed the 18 pick parlay by one, so fuck you,
Ouch.
TCU, and that kicker. But we're good. Chiefs got the dub. Somehow Baker made it through. I don't know what's going on there, but congrats.
Keep betting against them, Cedric. It's good times, boys. We're going to go ahead and cover the NFL games, talk briefly about how Taylor is still somehow in first place, and yeah, make our selections for this coming week. Let's get it going. So first of all, as we had mentioned, Taylor somehow does find himself in first place still, but Dan is putting the pressure on him. Aren't you, Dan?
Yeah, you and I had the most points scored this week out of everybody, so we definitely made some strides there.
I like how you're 420 right now, Dan. Proud of you.
I should just stay there, right?
Yeah, honestly, just
You
just do
you,
everything
you
wrong
can only
eventually.
you can only pick one game next week and hope to God you get it right.
We try. But instead of sabotaging ourselves, we do find ourselves in a nice position after Evan had a really rough week. Even Cedric has closed some ground on Evan now. Corey has passed Zach despite missing week one. Good for Corey. Just picking them the right way. He only has 12 games that he's gotten wrong so far. He's hot.
I think he's at advantage, but I think you got to see the teams after the
Get
first.
out of here, Cedric. All right. Anyway, we're popping into our picks right now. It starts off a little easy. The Chicago Bears travel to the Commanders, and I don't know what the hell is going on with Chicago, but I don't know if they know how to play football over there. I'm definitely taking the Commanders.
Same.
Yeah, the Bears are just spiraling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
scary.
it's time to sell the team, but I mean that Commanders defense is pretty solid. And with
Yeah.
Eric Enemy at the helm right now calling plays, I think there's nothing the Bears can really do. To stop it.
Yeah, I mean they're really firing on their offense. They gave Philadelphia about all they could handle last week, so I think they'll find themselves with a good win here on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
surprising.
they're gonna be a team to watch down the stretch.
And then the London action continues. Jacksonville and the old Bills. I have taken the Bills for this one after what they showed me last week. That was some hot stuff. Hopefully they can just keep that going. And yeah, Trevor finds a win last week, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get it done against this Bills team that's red hot right now.
Yeah, I went Bills myself, but I kind of was like debating about taking the Jags, and hear me. The Jaguars didn't come back. This is their second straight game in London. So the Bills are the traveling team this week.
True.
I don't know. I don't know how much that may help the Jags, given that they were able to stay there. It's a unknown factor because I don't believe we've seen a team play 2 weeks in a row in London yet
Right.
that I can recall. So it could be an interesting factor, much like when East Coast teams play on the West Coast 2 weeks in a row. They tend to stay out there.
It definitely could. I took the Bills just because I think they've got some momentum after beating Miami. But I don't know. Jacksonville just has not been getting stuff going. I mean, Travis Etienne hit like 55 yards last week. I mean, that's terrible. They can't get their run game going. No, Ridley had a touchdown, but overall, they just haven't been really clicking on offense.
Agreed. I'm done picking against the Texans. I'm going to go ahead and pick them to beat the Falcons. Desmond Ritter has definitely not shown me enough this year. He's still
Oh
struggling to
yeah,
figure out his life. Meanwhile, C.J. Stroud looking like a guy.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely Houston making strides and then what got awful last week. Time to stop getting burned by Houston.
Yeah, Houston's a squad, man, and yeah, like you said, Desmond Ritter needs to go. I think the Falcons need to do whatever they can to get Justin Fields to Atlanta ASAP. I have Kyle Pitts on my playing every week, and he hasn't done shit.
I know. I know. It's also hurt me in fantasy. Damn you, Kyle Pitts. Oh well. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to continue their run here against Carolina. I don't think they're going to be able to slow them down, though. I'm going to say right now, I bet Carolina's going to be in this game somehow because they've been in every single one of the other ones.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking a lot better, I think, than most people expected them to look. But Lions are going to do it.
So hear me out. Panthers need a wide receiver, and Chase Claypool is actively being, marketed. Do you think that's a
I
good
mean,
for Carolina?
at this point, Carolina would be better off trying to figure out how to get DJ back.
Yeah,
Like that would be like if they're going to explore a trade. Like I don't think they want to. I don't think they should waste their time on Claypool. They should try to get DJ Moore back at this point.
there's no way Chicago lets him out. Because then they would have to.
I mean, maybe
be doing a whole rebuild if they do that.
Maybe it's a package deal.
I thought it was a little crazy.
They're gonna
I don't
go.
think they're going to trade it for a guy that they just traded away the year before, but you know.
Yeah. I don't know how many teams are going to want to gamble on Claypool now. I mean, I can't believe the Bears didn't suss out his lack of will to play football for the team during the training camp. And you see, week one, he's not even giving up halfway through a play. It's ridiculous. That should have been infuriating. You get hurt doing that kind of stuff. So I don't know if a team's really going to take a chance on him after that.
I agree. I don't know if we've seen much from that kid since I guess one or two really big games. So yeah, I don't know about Claypool. We talked about this last week on Sports or the other day on Sports by Conti. Yeah, I don't know.
There's rumors
and Colts. This is actually kind of a hard one to pick, don't you guys think?
I'm going Colts.
Yeah, and I'm going Titans on this one.
Because me and you just said the other day at Sports by Coffee we got to stop picking against the Titans because every time we do, they surprise us.
I know, but Indy's kind of done it to me too, so this would go either way.
I know.
Richardson looked good last week. He had a better week.
Sure did.
But I don't know. I'm still taking Titans on this one.
It was a big win, I feel like, for the Titans last week against Cincinnati. They looked like they're in control. As one of the commentators said, vintage King Henry as he scampered into the end zone. So if they can get that going again against the Colts, they'll have a good day.
I don't think the Titans will be able to use their same game plan against the Colts as they did for the Bengals. They were blitzing every play because they know that Burrow isn't a mobile quarterback. Anthony Richardson is the opposite of that. Plus, he has a fucking cannon. So if they blitz, he's going to suck him in with the counter.
But the problem is, he takes a couple hits in the game and he's out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's even if he scrambles, they'll lay into him in the secondary and.
But just realize they've got Gardner Minshew too to close that game.
I mean, I do love Gardner Minshew.
You love me some Gardner Minshew.
At this point, I would take Gardner over Tennis.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Titans have ridden it out with him, but here we are.
They've got 2 first-round picks.
Anyway, we got Dolphins, Giants. After that despicable performance on Monday night, I don't know who in their right mind would take the Giants other than a crazy Giants fan. But I'm going Dolphins. I think they're going to rally after their loss to the Buffalo and get back on track.
And Dolphins all the way.
Cool. Well, we got Saints and Patriots. 2 sad teams, especially the Saints. They're just a sad, organization in general. Really should just cease to exist because they're a terrible organization. But anyway, they are probably going to win this game, though, because the Patriots are having a crisis at quarterback. Zappy might be the guy, but I think the Saints figure their lives out after getting spanked by their division rival.
Spanked?
Yeah, I mean.
That's what I'm going with, Cedric, right? They scored 3 field goals, dude. They're fucking noobs.
You're still here?
Go ahead.
No, I mean,
spanking, but dude.
Yeah, they did. But no, I mean, the Patriots are just, their offense can't get out of their own way. I mean, they have the pieces to be good, but they can't figure it out. I think Mac Jones, much like Justin Fields, this has to be their last years with those teams because they got to move on.
Yeah.
I mean, Mac Jones is dud. They just lost their stud rookie cornerback. I think had his shoulder dislocated, Gonzalez.
Damn.
And the Saints defense is solid. I mean, Cameron Jordan. I don't know. They haven't been able to put it together in the past. I hope they give Jameis a shot, but Derek Carr is just fucking. He's not the answer.
No, I do want to see James get a shot too. I mean, he came in and threw an interception, but you know, it was also whatever. So yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, Steven, keep talking. Yeah, I really hope we bring the energy this week. This next week.
I need to.
You want him to eat some dubs?
Yeah,
Oh.
get yourself a dub. Or actually, don't actually. I'd actually rather the Patriots win this, but I am going to take the Saints. So we got Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Now I am taking Baltimore because I think Kenny Pickett is banged up, and apparently Canada can't call an offense because everyone's calling for the dude's head, and I barely don't.
Kenny Pickett fucked up his knee, and I just saw something on Twitter. So Matt Canada's burner account has been discovered, where he literally just like every reply is talking about Steeler football. He's like defending himself in third person, like, "Oh, I guess the next guy is gonna step in is gonna be the new Matt Canada." You know, at one point we gotta stop blaming these coaches and start blaming the player. It's just like corny ass shit.
No.
Did you no? Did you hear that apparently his burner account is linked to his Steelers email?
Yeah, that's how they found
No.
out. That's how
Yeah.
they fucking found out. Sloppy job.
God, dude, what an
Just
idiot.
LLL. But I know
It's
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, who has that much time to be like replying
the
to everything?
Steelers suck. But you want to know who took the biggest L? Fucking me for picking George Pickens as high as I did. It was such a waste of a pick. I should. Those little hands
no.
of Kenny Pickett cannot get shit done.
Hey.
No, but no, I think with Pickens being out, the Ravens are just gonna roll through there.
Agreed. We also we got the Chargers. Not the Chargers. The fucking Rams are hosting the Eagles, or are they going to the Eagles? Either way.
Eagles are going to the Rams.
Okay, I still got the Eagles for this one. No one's looking like they can stop the Eagles right now. The Rams are frisky, and I think this is going to be actually a really good game. But I do think the Eagles find a way to win.
No, I agree. I think it's going to be a tight game, but the Eagles are going to pull it out.
I think it's going to come down to defense, man. If Aaron Donald can be as dominant as you know he can be at the line of scrimmage, then I don't know. It could stop the Eagles, but Matt Stafford with his, insert wide receivers and Puka Nacua, maybe they could do something. I don't know. Because I think
finally got a touchdown.
Didn't Darius Slay get banged up last game for the Eagles?
I don't know, maybe.
I missed that game.
It was a good game, surprisingly.
It was a good game. It got down to the wire. So anyway, this game I haven't picked yet because it's kind of, I don't know. We got Cincinnati and we got the Cardinals. Now, Burrow is a mess. I mean, I keep on picking the Bengals and they keep losing. It's really disheartening stuff. Meanwhile, Cardinals have been frisky in every single game. They've upset the Cowboys. Do we think our boy Josh Dobbs got this?
I'm going Bengals on this one. I think they bounce back. As much as I've liked the other loss to the Port, I say I'm going Bengals, even though the Cardinals have looked decent the last couple of weeks. Sure, they didn't beat the 49ers, but they were still getting things going. I don't see the Bengals falling to 1-4.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You gotta believe in Joe Cool. All right, fair enough. And I think I'm gonna take the Jets as well. I definitely don't believe in Russell Wilson. They had to scramble to get the job done against a terrible Bears team. So, gotta stick with the Jets on this one. What do you think, Sud?
I took the Jets just because of the defense. I don't have faith in the defense. Actually, I don't know what happened. Zach Wilson's second half against the Chiefs. The Wilson connection couldn't be stopped. So maybe that's where they start next week and see where that takes them. Yeah, Jets for sure.
The Jets defense strings that for me. Like, there's no way they're going to let what happened in that Bears game happen. So,
I agree. So yeah, we'll take the Jets on this one. And we got the Chiefs for the next one, I imagine. Are any of you guys taking the Vikings?
Yeah, I'm sure Seth is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, trap game, bro. Trap game. If we actually, fun fact, if Patrick Mahomes wins against the Vikings, he will complete the cycle. He will have defeated every other NFL team in the league, and he will be the youngest quarterback.
Sick. It's kind of cool.
But no, I like Chiefs. Chiefs on this one. We got primetime Kirk Cousins in the 4:30 time slot.
Good take. Good job.
I think this next one is going to be a good game, but I got to go 49ers on this. They are looking freaking dangerous this year, but I do hope the Cowboys give them a hard game.
Yeah, rematch of the playoffs last year, and that was a tight game too. But I think 49ers pulled out.
Yeah, probably so. The Cowboys just can't beat these clutch teams. I mean, even though that defense is solid, but I'm going San Fran because at least they can use all their weapons.
Finally, we got Vegas and we got Packers. I kind of go Packers here. They are pretty solid overall. I think they got smoked by a better Lions team, but the Raiders haven't shown me anything so far. Even when Garoppolo's in there, they're not that scary. They got Devontae Adams. That's about it.
Yeah, Packers myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I want Packers too. Normally when I pick Packers, they lose. I call them the Whackers. But I don't know, man. Jimmy Garoppolo has found a way to beat the Packers for how many, in the last season? How many?
But it's
4 years.
That's true. He does beat them with 49ers.
Hey, maybe it's 49ers. Maybe it's Garoppolo. We'll find out this week, won't we?
True.
Is he still in concussion protocol though?
I think so.
Yeah, he should. Fucks up the
So he might still not be able to play.
Yeah, then they have Aiden O'Connell, that dude.
Yeah, the rookie.
I mean, the dude kind of balled out. Not gonna lie, he made that game a lot more interesting than I.
We'll see, but also, I mean, Packers don't have a run game. Like, you guys cannot run the damn ball.
What happened to Big Thighs, A.J. Dillon? Why hasn't he developed into the threat they thought he was going to be?
I mean, well, the other problem is they love abandoning the run early, though. Like, they'll give him a couple carries, and then, if you give him 5 carries, he's not really going to do much. Like, that's not a fair assessment either.
Yeah, he needs to pound the ball to get them tired. Makes sense. I had to tackle a boy with big-ass thighs, and that does wear on you. He was definitely dragging me more in the second half.
You don't need to admit this.
Dude, it's a serious condition. Yeah, right?
You should have told the world that you just buried him into the ground. Like, those legs don't mean nothing.
We may give vague coverage here on Sports by Compion, but we don't lie to our fans. Okay?
You give them bad advice to pick the Bucks every week.
Hey, every time I pick the Bucks, I've been right about picking the Bucks 3 times out of 4. All right, just saying. When everyone else was picking against them, except for against Chicago, I've been right 2 times out of 3. Then how about that?
You are on to something here, that's for sure.
Those are good numbers.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, this has been us recapping and picking players and games and stuff and talking about NFL things. Listen, we put out this content twice a week. I wear a cool cowboy hat sometimes. Cedric shows up and gives us his time. So please, like and subscribe to our content. Find us on Facebook, Spotify. We're going to be moving into some other avenues soon. So keep posting and interested. And we appreciate you guys. Sports by Compion. Out.